This might just be the biggest monitor I've ever had. Let's do this.
Are you a champion in the making?
Yeah, I mean, my mum always calls me a little champ, so...
Then you need the new Corsair Champion Series K70 10 keyless keyboard to heighten your gameplay and really kick the competition's arse.
So I'll be an even better gamer if I get one?
Yes, thanks to the 8000 Hz hyperpolling, a durable aluminium frame and a tournament mode switch that disables the macros and lighting for those intense gaming sessions. You'll be tearing up the battlefield in no time.
Wow, I can't wait to show everyone my sick moves. Yeah!
No, stop that now, and click the link in the description below. Seriously, stop dancing.
So this is the Aoc Ag-493 Ucx. I love it when manufacturers just come up with these random names, but there is some meaning behind it. So it's part of the Aegon series, and it's 49 inch, and it's curved, and it has a 120 Hz refresh rate. And it has a whopping 32:9 aspect ratio, giving it a 5120 by 1440 resolution. That's basically two 2560 by 1440 panels in one. I mean, AOC even brand this as DQ HD. That is dual quad HD. So if you really want to get technical, and we are going to unbox this and get it out and see exactly what it's all about, this is the Aoc Aegon Ag-493 Ucx DQ HD monitor with PBP and HDR400 with KVM. Try saying that when you're drunk. I mean, try saying it when you're sober, to be fair. I mean, not just the monitor being big, but this box is just ridiculous. It took two of us just to get it in here. And yeah, I am wondering, maybe we kind of bit off a little bit more than, we can chew. So, packaging wise, I mean, they do go kind of all out, and I'm not looking forward to this because every time with polystyrene, I'm going to end up touching something metal and I know I'm going to get a shock. So, this is a gaming monitor all day long. I mean, it's huge, it's curved, it's got everything. I feel like we need kind of more, I don't know, side-by-side games to take advantage of what this monitor is all about. Although, I've got to say, just from first impressions, this is going to be epic for anyone who does video editing. I mean, that timeline on this, I can just tell straight away, just looking at the back of it, would look amazing. I mean, look at that curve. Whew. So the stand, I mean, everyone loves a good stand. Everyone wants a stand that's not kind of too over the top. Now, this doesn't come like this. It's normally packaged a lot better, but this has been with someone else before. Now, it does go on just kind of conventional way, comes with 4 screws, nice and simple. So you can basically hook up 2 devices on this at the same time. This is like a streamer's wet dream. You can even control both of them with the built-in KVM and a single mouse and keyboard. So in terms of the viewing angles, I mean, it tilts a little bit, not huge amounts. It does go quite far down and I guess quite far up. It's kind of what you need. It doesn't rotate, but why would you kind of want it to? And well, there's a little bit of swivel. There's not a huge amount. It's more, yeah, who's got that much room really that they need to kind of move a monitor about that much? So it takes a normal kettle lead, which is nice. Big monitors normally have a large laptop style brick. It has 2 HDMI ports, 2 display ports, a USB Type-C port, which not only plugs into a laptop to give you a display, but it also charges the laptop too. It also has a USB hub, as well as 3 USB 3.2 Gen 1 ports, and there is a headphone port if you really want to use that. And it has 2 5-watt speakers, standard. So let's power it on and see what it's all about. Now, due to its size, it actually comes with a remote control, so it's basically a TV at this point. You can change volume, brightness, turn it on from the remote control, and it just makes life so much easier. Now, I hate monitor OSDs, and yes, you can control it using all of the buttons down here, but it's always kind of the most complicated part of the monitor, and it really just shouldn't be. Luckily, again, with a remote control, you can do all of this. You can go through game settings, image setup, extras, OSD setup, color setup, luminance. It just takes the most complicated part of a monitor and just makes it so much simpler. Now, quality-wise, it has HDR400, which some would argue makes things look a little bit artificial. I think it looks great and makes colours pop, and contrasting colours and blacks always look rich and vibrant. So when you first boot up, you will be greeted with 5120 by 1440 and a refresh rate of 60 Hz. But this monitor is so much more than that, 120 Hz. And away you go. Whee. So elephant in the room time, and that's pretty rich considering, well, its size. So it's not cheap, at just over £800 in the UK, but it is better than the competition like the XG49VQ from Asus, which is priced, well, about the same. But while it is 144 Hz, it's only 3840 by 1440 and lacks all the other stuff. Samsung have the G9 and that's likely going to be better with a 240 Hz panel, but it's also nearly £500 more expensive and again lacks some of the features. AOC, I don't know, I kind of feel like they're really stepping up their game lately and it shows. For gaming, editing, general work stuff, I can see this being appealing to a lot of people. Now, loads of you are going to argue that it's overkill and who needs it? And you may be right, but you know what? I don't care. As someone who uses a 5K monitor personally, I'm used to having all those horizontal pixels. Yeah, it's a bit strange for me going from 2160 high to 1440, but again, I think I'd kind of get used to it. Now, the remote control, that is actually a game changer, and it just makes probably the worst part of a monitor simple. And I quite like that. Now, for the price, I don't think you're going to find anything better. And while it's, I guess, a niche product at a niche price, if you want the best, well, I think you're going to have to pay for it. Let me know what you actually think. Let me know in the comments section below. And, well, if you like this video, you know exactly what to do. And I'll see you in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.